because they are the sort of gatekeepers of gravity. Their names are the names that prop up the theory of gravity. And it's just suspicious, you know. And when I started looking into it, what I realized about gravity is that like what Newton actually did was he talks about the falling apple, the apple falling from a tree, and it's like yes, you know, apples do fall from trees, things do fall to the ground. But what he did was he generalized that and said, well, that must mean all objects attract all other objects in all directions, and so then that force that attracts objects from all directions was then used to construct the heliocentric model and the whole model of the Big Bang and the universe and everything, like the whole theoretical picture of the force of gravity, where matter attracts matter in all directions all the time. And in fact, things fall. Yes, that's correct. But matter doesn't attract matter. And you know, you're talking about like balls shoot like ball towards each other, you know, on a basketball court, or you know, mountains have significant mass, so they should attract things towards them, attract rocks towards them, or even attract the human body. You know, people say, what about friction? But even like in water, for example, so like boats in water should be attracted towards each other, right? In a harbor or something, they should all kind of like pull towards each other. If gravity was real, we would see objects being attracted to other objects, but we just don't see it. All we see is things falling. Yeah, so you know, and then the whole model of the cosmos just starts to crumble to dust when you realize that. And then you understand why these guys have cropped up so much in the media, because this holds together this whole picture that we get fed from statistics.
Yeah, it feels like a form of hypnosis, and when you come out of the heliocentric model and you start questioning it, it's sort of liberating. You know, it's fascinating to be in conversation with people that have open minds versus people who have a fixed or closed position on these things. And so I think it's just like a return to our senses. Like our senses tell us that we're stationary. We don't sense ourselves moving. Even just watching birds or butterflies or things like feathers falling, the way that they move, it really makes you question what we're told about, you know, how gravity operates. And so people refer to it as density and buoyancy, correct? Instead of, or isn't electrostatics as well involved in that conversation?
Yeah, I mean, there's, I think, yeah, the way I think about it is just elementally. So, you know, water and air don't mix. You know, air bubbles rise up back to the air, and water droplets fall down back to the water. So, if an object is, you know, has a lot of water in it, it will sink, and if an object has a lot of air in it, it will float. And that is kind of a density thing, but I think it's more to do with the elements. The elements are actually, they sit separate from each other. The air sits on top of the water, and you know, so the air will always return to the air, and the water will always return to the water. Well, same thing, yeah, with electrostatics, you can do like levitation and stuff. They say that the Earth is negatively charged. So if you have something that is negatively charged, it will levitate above the Earth. Clouds is a good example. When clouds are so full of water and heavy, why don't they just fall to the ground? I think it's because they have a negative charge that keeps them at a certain distance. So there's an electrostatic component to it as well. And I think the way I understand it, with the ancient symbols, Earth and water, and atoms, they kind of look like vectors, and then so that's just their tendency is to move up or move down. Those elements. I think just that